Hello, and welcome to the history of Sefira Aranda. This story begins a long, long time ago in a world that was just beginning to adapt to chaos. It all dates back in the mid 21st century when humanity reached a critical point. The geopolitical tensions over decades between United States, Russia, and China uh, culminated in an unprecedented global conflict, the World War III. The catastrophic event marked the end of civilization as we knew it. It caused volcanic activity, and the world powers have an advantage over others. And alliances will be formed to survive. Society will face imminent environmental destructions, resource shortage, drastic climate change, and deadly diseases, and more, and will face the dilemma of how to rebuild itself for an adapted new world disease. Because of that, three post-apocalyptic rules were found that everyone must follow. The first one is sectors specialize on activities. Each municipality will focus on an activity, whether productive or economic. The second one is on nature is a priority. Any damage to nature can be fatal for communities. And the third one, regulated and mandatory reproductions. Couple must obtain a reproduction permit from the government. Now, let me tell you something about Sephira. Well, his history and something more. It all started like any other day in May 16 of 2350. The crow of the rooster, the murmur of Ramos River, but for she, that day had a different feeling. Something in the air told her that his life would change forever. It was the day of his annual consultations with Don Romero, with me, the district shaman. Sephira, there is something I must tell you. You won't be able to have children. And well, in Allende, that word was just not a diagnosis, it was a sentence. In Allende, adulthood is 16 years old, so the reproductive age limit is 20 years old. So, after hearing that, Sephira need to be alone for a moment to be able to assimilate that she will never be able to have children. So she went home to ask her mother for explanations, to which she confessed that she has been adopted from a very young age, and obviously she couldn't believe it. She no longer knew who she. She was desperate to find answers, and in her anger, she hit a shelf that her mother thinks, accidentally finding a shiny amulet that bore the shield of Saint Peter, a symbol that had never seen in Allende. So she decided to take an excursion to St. Peter and find answers. And of course, she was prepared with her essentials: a bag, a bracelet, a knife, a hair bag, and a jar of ointment, and obviously his notebook. She crossed all the districts of Allende until reached the Centinela district, where she had a friend who helps her pass the wall on a ties in exchange for a coin to barter. And let me put you in context of Allende districts. First one, we have Oceanida, raising aquaculture or fish farms. We have Terrax, agricultural production of forestry, and also we have Llano Verde, with livestock productions. The last one is Allende, well, Nuevo Allende, beekeeping center and Terra Madre. And well, we have Sentinel, which is the security, basically. Continuing with the story, each coin contains remains of a combination of all the crafts in Allende. She went beyond the limits of Allende, and in the middle of the afternoon, she decided to take a break to rest to end it. Dusk was approaching, and in the distance, she saw a light and heard other people as continue moving. Before she could get any closer, a couple of sentinels stopped and told her, "Miss Anya, you can be on the outskirts of St. Peter. You're in danger. We must return to your father." The sentinels continued and took her to a room, and after a few minutes the door opens and an older man enters, shouting that she's not her daughter. And well, in that moment, Sephira got the answer she was looking for. With apparently his father, the answers was she had a sister, surprisingly.